Hey guys, welcome back to a new video, and today I'm just gonna be setting up kind of a basic like client base. So real quick, I know this says client. I'm just gonna fix that by going to project structure and modules and just gonna call that tutorial. Actually, I'm gonna call it tutorial client. Project structure. Projects. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna base. So let's see. Okay. And also today we're going to do events. So into right here where net is, I'm going to add a new package, and I'm going to call that just like anything. I'm going to call it tutorial. There we go. And then we're going to do new enum, and we're going to call it also tutorial, or just client name, whatever your client name is. And we're going to make this an @getter with Lombok. Alright, let's begin. So first we're gonna make this an instance. And then we're gonna get Minecraft. Okay, that we can call Minecraft from like all of our codes. Now we're gonna set up kind of like the settings. So we're gonna have the name, version, and the author. Okay, and then we're gonna have authors, and this will just be Flumsy. That's all for that, and now we can just do a name, version, and we can just kind of call all those. So yeah, now we're going to do the initialize and shutdown. Public final void init, and init just stands for initialize. So I'm just gonna like kind of do something simple, and I'm just gonna do display. Make sure it's OpenGL dot set title, and we'll just call this name plus version. So basically what that's gonna look like is so you can format this to be like this, so then it would look like this. I'll keep it like this. So now we're gonna have the shutdown function. And kind of that's it. So now I'm gonna find our init. So Minecraft, we're gonna go to the Minecraft class, and we're gonna go to about yeah. So it'll be about like after just right here, and we'll add a little comment. Also, if I type in like any other client name, it's because I'm also like I'm building a client in line with this one, and I'm kind of using it as a base. Here's what mine looks like right now. Next episode we're gonna have a custom font renderer, which is pretty nice. Okay, so we're gonna do a tutorial, and if this doesn't pop up, you just search up like why isn't imports working .instance .init. and that's it. And then we're also gonna whoops, Control F, shut down Minecraft applet, and just right here, I think tutorial client, and then we'll do, and boom, that is the whole thing's hooked up now. So inside of here we can begin with events. Let me just check this recording. Okay. So we're gonna begin with events. So first I'm gonna set up an event package. So just event, and we'll have we will have a new class called event, and also a new enum event flow. And inside of here we'll just have inbound, outbound, and these are just for packet handling. So outbound is a client to server packets, inbound is server to client packets. Okay, now we're gonna have our event class. Oh my goodness. We're gonna extend cancelable event, and this is the Alpine event system. Private event phase. So event phase will be like on pre, on post. That'll be for handling like kill aura and speed modules, kind of like the main modules. Event flow, like I just now said, event flows for packet handling. We'll do getters and setters. And this will just allow us to getters will allow us to get event phase, so that'll return like event.onPre, event.post, and then we'll have setters, and the setters are just for settings, like event.set phase, and then you can set the phase to like post or pre. So we'll have a few booleans. Is pre, and this is just going to check for us. Event phase equals null, and we'll return false. That just checks if we don't have an event phase, so we didn't set it to pre or post. And then event phase.pre, and we can just copy this for all three event types. Is post, is on. And we can just replace these, and we'll add two more, and I'll also add just a comment right here, and this will be event phase handling, and I'll add a comment right here, event flow handling packets. Okay, 1, 2 is inbound, is outbound. Okay, is inbound, we'll do event flow, dot inbound, event flow dot outbound. Okay, what now? Okay, a new package, call it impl, that just stands for implementation. And then we'll add some more packages. Let's see. We'll have input, new package. Make sure you remove input. We'll change that to motion. Packet, render, and update. Alright, so once you have all 5 of those, we'll begin on input. Okay. New class, event key. This is just checking for keys. Extends our event module. And we'll do getter and all args constructor, so we don't have to build a constructor. So we don't have to do this. And the way I did that was just press alt insert. Private final int key. So this is just gonna check what key we press and when we press it. So if I were to press right shift, that could make the GUI pop up. Okay. Event motion. This is gonna be one of our more advanced ones. Extends event. Okay. At getter, at setter. I suppose that we could use all args constructor, but for this one, I just kind of want to show. Okay, doubles XYZ, public float yaw pitch, public boolean on ground. Yaw is kind of our rotations, pitch as well. XYZ is our position, and on ground is self-explanatory. Let's build our constructor. Here, actually, we could use that alt insert. Constructor. We just shift click to select all of them. Okay. And then we'll just have one more set rotations. Float yaw, float pitch. And this is going to be for scaffold and kilowatt modules. All right, that was a simple module, but it was a little bit more advanced than the other ones. We're just going to set up one more real quick. We're not actually going to do anything in it, but it's nice to have. Yep, that's all that we're gonna have in there. Okay, event packet. Extends event. And then we're gonna do getter, setter, and all args constructor. And then we'll just have a private packet. And then that'll be Minecraft network. And then question mark, because we don't know where we're putting in. And then packet. Okay. Render events. Java class event 2D and 3D. Event 2D it just extends event getter setter all args. Private float partial ticks. I don't really use it, but we will use scaled resolution for like array list. Event 3D. Also, I'm sorry if I'm going fast. I've just been in the mood for coding, so I've kind of been working on a font system all day. We're only going to need partial ticks in event 3D. And then we have updates. And event update is going to be like event move. Let's just check event move. Alright, we can close all. And now let's set up our event system in. Okay. So we're just going to use the event Alpine event system. And then you can call this whatever, event bus. I'm just going to go bus. Event manager.build. .set name. And this will be a root / and then your package name right here. So mine is just a tutorial. .set super listeners .build. Okay, pretty simple. We're also gonna do implements subscriber. Okay. Now right here, we're just gonna initialize the event system. Bus.subscribe this. And we'll just do that over here, but we're gonna unsubscribe from it. Okay. Let's event 2D. Okay, so we're gonna go to press shift twice to go here again. I don't know if I said last video. We'll go to GUI in-game, and then you're gonna scroll down to about line 160, right before here. Okay. Final event 2D. Event equals new event 2D. Partial ticks and scaled resolution, we're just gonna put those in there. And then tutorial .bus .post. We're just gonna post this event. Now, if you had any reason to set your event to like pre or post, all that you have to do is event dot set event phase dot pre or post. But for event 2D, we're not doing that. Okay. We're gonna go back to Minecraft.java. So right here, and we're gonna go to line about 9. Okay. If k equals 1, .bus .post, and this time we don't really have to do a variable, so we're just gonna do event key, and we're gonna plug in k, and k is just the key that we press. Whoops. Okay. Now what? Let's see. Entity player single player. Okay. Entity player SB. Okay. We're gonna go to on update, and if you can see that it says update, we're probably gonna do event update. So we're also not gonna do variable, because we don't have to plug in anything. And then we're gonna come down here, and then on update walking player, this is where we get kind of advanced with our stuff. Okay. So event motion, event equals new event motion. This dot pause x. This dot get entity bounding box dot min y dot pose. This dot rotation yaw. This dot rotation pitch. This dot on ground. Why it's erroring? Oh, that. So we'll have double X, double Y, double Z, double yaw, double pitch, boolean on ground. Oh, float. And then you can reverse these. Alright. Back and the error is fixed. Event.set event face. And this is where we're going to do event face.pre. And then we're going to post it. Okay. So this is where it kind of gets a little bit harder. So we're just going to select this whole thing. And then we're going to press F, delete, and we're going to change this dot pause X. Filter, search and selection. And then we're going to replace that with event.getX. Replace all. This dot get entity bounding box dot min y event dot get y. This dot pause z or get z. This dot I think it's rotation yaw. This dot get yaw. Rotation pitch. Get pitch. And then on ground event dot is on ground. Now hooked up a whole event system. Let's just finish this real quick. So we're gonna come event dot set event face and then event phase dot post. And then we're gonna post it again. And that's it for event motion. Let's not bad. Almost everything is hooked up besides for event 3D and packets. Okay, so let's do our inbound packet. So we're gonna open up net handler, play client, and about 800 inside of, let's see, add to send queue. You'll notice this is weird. We can just change that to packet. Okay, final event packet. Event equals new event packet. Packet. We're gonna set the event flow to event flow.inbound. And then if it is canceled, we're just gonna cancel it. So event.is canceled. And event.cancel. Boom. Let's copy this whole thing. Network manager. Oh. Uh-oh. We're gonna actually set this to outbound. for now. We're going to go to Network Manager. And that is about like line one. Okay. Okay. Inside of this try catch, we can change this to handler context and packet. Okay, so then we'll do packet, process packet. We can just paste that, and all that we had to do right there. Okay, on to our last event, I think. Entity renderer. Okay. Entity renderer. How long? Okay. 30-minute tutorial. That's quite a while. We just scroll down a little bit to render hand. Okay. And final event 3D. Event equals new event 3D. Partial ticks. And then we're gonna post it. Tutorial dot bus dot post event, and then if event dot is canceled, then we'll just event dot cancel, and then I think that is it. Okay, so we have hooked up event key, event motion, event packet, 2D and 3D, and event update. Perfect. That is it. So let's just give it a shot real quick. I hope there's no errors, because that is going to be a pain to fix if there are. Okay. Work. All right, let's you can see that this is changed. Nice, everything's working. So in our next video, I'm just gonna get a little working. Also, we can just test out our event 2D. And then MC dot font render object dot draw string. We'll do 5 color -1 true, and then true will just give us drop shadow. Hope it works. Doesn't, I'm gonna have to fix it. Nice, as you can see, all of our events are hooked up. So what we'll be doing in the next tutorial is a custom font renderer. So yep, stay tuned for that. As always, have a nice day, and the next one. Goodbye.